Josh Hunter. I'm presently in the city of Santa Monica, California, and I think maybe I've been rushing things with with regards to me and Emma Chamberlain. So let's slow things down a bit. Because of like over the last couple of videos or whatever, I've been saying like, oh, we're getting married, and I realized we haven't even gone on a date yet. So I am officially here asking, hey, Emma, it's me, Josh. Would you would you would you like to go on a date? Would you like to go on a date with me? Look, I know I'm not like the most fucking handsome guy who ever existed, or you know, and I don't have like really anything to offer. But you know, in a pinch, like, you know, I think it'd make a pretty decent like YouTube video. I mean, it's not necessarily a collab because like I'm just some fucking homeless guy. But think about it, all right? Like, all right, things are going pretty well for you, right? I mean, you got your fucking, you know, house. And all right, you get your house, you know, your money. I mean, technically, I mean, what do you get? You know, modeling and all these different things. I mean, you're set, but sometimes you want to remind people, you know, what they came here for. Alright, so, like, I'm saying, like, alright, you could just, like, say, alright, here's how you do it, alright, you just fucking, here's, here's what you do, alright, alright, here's the title of the video, it's like, okay, like, hey, alright, hang on, I should have thought about this, I didn't even think about this, hang on, what's the title? Alright. If you want to be like some fucking generic YouTuber, you could just like just a plain title like, oh, you know, I fucking, alright, not fucking, you know, I took a homeless man out to lunch. No, it's gotta be. I mean, obviously it's all caps. Or see what happens when I took this homeless man out for lunch or something. No, that doesn't work either. Shit, there's a little confidence here. And I understand. Anyway, what I'm saying is, I mean, you could play it up. It doesn't have to be like, I mean, because first of all, it's like there's like so much fucking money to be to be made here. Like I can't, like I. First of all, it doesn't even have to be a real thing. It doesn't have to be like, oh, dude, I fucking believe that you're like a cool person or whatever. You could just literally like, okay, it's like. You read the news or whatever, it's like, oh, Emma Chamberlain spotted, like, fucking helping out this homeless guy. And she's like, oh, okay. So I fucking took this guy out to lunch, and I gave one homeless person a home, and he's fucking hanging out with me. See, a lot of these, like, you know, celebrities or whatever, or people with money, they're like, oh, they contribute to a fucking foundation. They contribute to all this, but, like, it's so cold and fucking sterilized. It's like, it doesn't mean anything. It's like, oh, here's some fucking money. Okay, yeah, dude, I know about money, okay, trust me, I know about money. Hang on, I'm a little thirsty. Not sponsored. Alright, now it's important here to realize something, alright? You're leading like the future of not only the United States of America, but of the world. Okay, you got millions of people tune into you every week and say, hey, what is this person doing? I want to know. You got responsibilities is what I'm saying. And you don't realize the long-term effects of what you're saying and the things you're doing. It seems like innocent and innocuous, but like you gotta realize, like there are like young people who are taking your word and saying like, oh, this is gospel. Like, okay, you said like, oh, all right, I should do this. All right, well I'm gonna fucking do it because I don't trust my parents, and so I'm gonna believe in you. Well, okay, that works up to a certain point. But see, I'm out here every day, all right, and like I understand like the reality of things. So you take me along, it's gonna give you a little, it's gonna give you like some credibility, all right. Like I'm like a street guy, like, but I'm like not a street guy, right? God, some of this seems pathetic. All right. Anyway, what I'm saying is like, just just think about it, all right? Like, how many other YouTubers? All right, you got YouTubers, like, whenever YouTubers are interacting with homeless people, it's always, like, just for entertainment. They're like, oh. And sometimes, yeah, they do, like, give them a couple of bucks or whatever, and it doesn't seem bad. But, like, we could have, like, this fucking ongoing thing, like Emma Chamberlain and this fucking, like, homeless guy. Like, what about that? You know, and it would always be interesting until, like, I don't know, until like I wasn't homeless, and then once I wasn't homeless, like it wouldn't be interesting anymore, and then it'd be like, well, this is kind of, it's a little bit much, isn't it? It's a little bit much, is what people would say. Like if I was like, all right, first, all right, hear me out, hear me. All right. It, it's very important to realize that. All right, so I just listened to your podcast about like being relevant, and I understand like you don't want to be like over concerned about being relevant or irrelevant, and when you're taking care, and this doesn't go for like other fucking homeless guys, just me, okay? Don't find some fucking random fuck, okay? Like I may not be TV ready, but I'm definitely fucking YouTube ready, all right? Like I'm not like, trust me, okay? I was fucking at the Snick House, so I was at the Snick House like 20 years ago. Snick House, that's like Saturday Nickelodeon. They had a house in the Hollywood Hills called the Saturday. I don't know if they still have this, but on Saturday night, like Nickelodeon would have like their own, like they would be like, oh, well, you could stay up late because it's fucking Saturday, and it was called Snick, Saturday Night Nickelodeon. And so they had a house in the Hollywood Hills called Snick, and I was there like fucking 20 years ago, so like I know what's up. Anyway, so okay. Like, all right, yeah, my language is a little off, but technically, I'm just like fucking. All right. I'm not. You know, anyway, all right. So here's what you do. Okay, we can go on a date. We don't have to have like. And here's the thing: you don't fucking film this shit. Okay, you don't say like, you don't fucking bring cameras into the date. You don't say like, oh, here's. The date is fucking private. You just say, oh, we went on a date. Okay, and then like we talk about the date afterwards. Okay, you gotta leave something to the imagination. These modern people, they don't realize that it's nice to imagine what fucking happened. Alright? Because when you fucking show every fucking thing, it's like, alright, well, there's no fucking mystery. People like mystery. Alright? And I'm not talking about like The Game or David D'Angelo. You know, I used to do that. Like when I was like trying to get girls, like 10 years ago, 15 years ago. that's what I would do. Like I couldn't like figure out like how to like get a woman to like me. So I started studying. There's this book called The Game by like Neil something or whatever, and there were all these guys like they were called pickup artists, and it was and that's what you would be technically because you're picking me up and you're like an artist, but we're not like. It's like let's just make some fucking money, dude. There's so much fucking money here. Like I don't even I don't even I don't even know like what the delay is. Like I can't fucking believe like there's so much fucking money here. All right. Anyway, let's calm down. Let's not get like let's not get out of hand. All right. So anyway, like I was reading these books. Like I read The Game. I was listening to like Mystery and fucking. There's this guy David D'Angelo. Like there's like he called it cocky comedy. It's like when you're trying to like pick up ladies, you gotta do all these things. But like when I tried it, like I felt like really gross. Like I'm a homeless person, all right. So I know a thing or two about gross. But when I tried like their pickup artist stuff, like this type of manipulation, like I don't know, I felt gross. Like I couldn't do it. It's like you're gonna exploit like someone's fucking weaknesses and their sympathies and their frailties, like just to get laid. It's a little silly. And I know I sound like I mean this could be all right. Technically, I am not more than I don't feel like I'm manipulated. Like I don't feel like I'm doing any type of manipulation like right now. Like technically speaking, I would say there's like 0% me trying to manipulate anyone. Like right now, that's what I feel like. So I mean, I don't. Anyway. So all right. So where will we go on our date? All right. So obviously I gotta take a shower and I gotta get clean clothes. I don't know if it's safe for you to like be fucking taking me in their house. So you can go. You can like just get like a fucking Motel 6 or something and just like send me over there. Like you can have a guard or something too, because you don't know. Like I could fucking have a knife or something. I could have a knife. Alright, and then you get me like a couple of clothes. It doesn't have to be like overdone or something. I mean, just like what? They don't have Mervyn's. Are there still Mervyn's? Like, cause that's where I would go to get my clothes, like Mervyn's, like or like Big Five, like that. Those are the clothes that I like. Typically, I always get my shoes from Big Five Sporting Goods. Like that's where I've been getting my shoes. I haven't bought shoes in a long time, but the last place that I bought shoes was Big Five. Like it's nice. But Mervyn's, I don't know if they have any of those anymore. But anyway, I get like a simple outfit, like a fucking. Actually, I think it would be neat, like if I could get like a green, like a jumper, like just like a, no, not a jumper, jumpsuit, like a jumpsuit, like no, that's kind of silly too. All right, some just like I know it's a little weak, but I think it should be weak. Like the first date should be weak. Okay, so some nice Dockers, um, and like I don't know some Stan Smith Adidas, uh, like a kind of and like a long green like not a trench coat, but like those. I don't know the name for it, but it's like all right, you got those windbreakers, those puffy windbreakers. I don't know the name of it, but it's like two like all the way down to the ankle, like something like you'd wear in like something that you'd wear like if you were like in the military, but like in like the Russian military, like in the snow. Like that's. I should look like an off-duty like Russian military officer, like, but like who doesn't know that he's off-duty? Like, that's what I should look like. Like some guy who's in the Russian military, but he doesn't know that he's off-duty, but he still thinks like he's still in the Russian military. I don't know if that's like offensive. Oh, there's a bee. Sorry. Fuck. God damn it, it's a bee. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Don't sting me. I've never been stung. Anyway, I think it'll be nice. I'm not gonna try and kiss you. I never tried to kiss a woman in my life. The only person I ever tried to kiss was a Buddha statue, and I was really drunk, and I think I was at this house, and like I think this girl liked me, but she didn't want to say it. So I'm not gonna fucking make the move. So like I went in like the next day, like I went into like this Buddhist garden, and I was just like, all right, well we gotta fucking facilitate this. So I was just like, oh Buddha, and I fucking kissed it like on the lip. I'm trying to make out with it. I just like fucking like, oh fuck.